Hey guys, so we wanted to talk to you about tips on what to do to get ready to list your house because springtime is around the corner and that's when everybody is going to start putting their houses on the market. Buyers are going to be out and about looking around, getting ready to shop. So listen up.
Let's get you ready. All right, so first thing that comes to my head is clean,
Yes.
inside and outside. So there's a couple of things you can do to the outside to clean. Pressure washing is good, especially
hmm
if you have vinyl. Get your house pressure washed.
Sidewalks, driveway, all
Yes,
that good stuff. If you can, it really helps.
it makes a difference. Even if you're
hmm
like in a townhome and you got like a small patio, just pressure washing that small patio
hmm
makes the world of difference.
Yep.
So,
Um,
so when you go inside, what?
Yeah, deep clean the inside. Hire somebody because they know all of the things to do. You want your air vents cleaned, you want your ceiling fans cleaned, your baseboards, your windows, everything. Just have it spotless, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Super important. After cleaning, decluttering is another big one. So I know a lot of people ask, was it important that I take down my family pictures? I personally say yes. Um, Number one, you don't need everybody knowing all your
Mm-hmm.
business, seeing your baby portraits and your wedding pictures and all of that. But number two, it helps depersonalize your home so that the buyer can see themselves in it instead of you and your family in it. Um, Putting away anything that's smaller than a football. I mean, you're hopefully moving soon, so you want to start packing anyway. So put away as much as possible. Minimal is definitely best.
Yes, kind of think of it like staging your home, but still enough items in there for you to be able to live if you are living in your home.
Yeah. Um, so going along with cleaning and decluttering, making sure that there aren't any smells in your home because that can be really off-putting to a buyer, depending on if it's like a cooking smell, if it's a pet smell, if it's a cigarette smell. You might want to have your carpets deep cleaned. They have this stuff called Osium that I've had some of my buyers in the past use when they purchased homes that have had strong cigarette smells in them. So that kind of helps knock that out. You definitely don't want pet odors. So if you have, especially cats, you might want to have your cat stay at a family member's house if you can, and if not, keep that litter box spotless during showings because nobody wants to go in there smelling pet
Yes, and
odors.
and once everything is deep cleaned, and don't put any like high fragrances.
Oh yeah.
Just a clean, fresh smell.
hmm
Nothing too strong.
If it's really
Don't.
strong, the buyer's going to think, whoa, what are they trying to mask? What are they trying to cover up? So, yeah, I mean, a normal fresh scent is always best. Clean. I like Pine Sol or Lysol. But yeah, just a fresh, clean scent is a safe bet.
And if you need to freshen up, like repaint your door, repaint any interior walls, just keep it neutral,
Mm-hmm.
just to give it that clean, fresh look. That was
Mm-hmm.
always best. And if you know of any repairs that need to be done, go ahead
Yeah,
and get those out of the way
go ahead and fix them.
before you even list.
And back to what Allie was saying about painting, did you know that houses with black doors sell
Mm-hmm.
better than other painted doors? So if you have the time to do it and black would work good on your house, go ahead and pop a fresh coat of black paint on your front door and see what happens. It worked for one of my sellers. Definitely helped.
Yeah.
Another really important thing to do when getting your house ready to list is hiring a realtor. We are professionals. We don't just make up a price for your house out of thin air. It's based on research. You want to do it based on fair market value. If you price it too high, it's going to sit on the market. And then you're going to have to make a price reduction, possibly more than one price reduction. And then people wonder, well, what's wrong with that house? Why isn't it selling? So it's really, really important that you get the price right the first time.
Yeah, and going along with the theme of this video, a way to get your house to stand out is pricing it at market value or
Mm-hmm.
slightly below to
Mm-hmm.
get that activity heavy on your showings.
Yep. Yeah. Other people I know have mentioned what is the best day of the week to list your house on. And I mean, that's personal opinion. I like doing it on a Thursday or a Friday. That way you get all that attention and traffic over the weekend.
Hmm.
Um, so just another fun fact for you.
Yeah, I like if to be aggressive with it. I like going in on Thursday and going
Hmm.
ahead and putting that open house on Sunday.
Yep. Yep. And hopefully you'll have offers and you'll be wrapping it up. Talking about curb appeal. You want your house to look spotless on the inside as well as the outside. I know Allie talked about pressure washing and making sure that it has a clean exterior, but also freshening up those pine needles, mulch, making sure your yard's been mowed, um, flowers in the planters, just things like that. Little things like that go a long way, and it makes the buyer really feel like you've taken good care of your home, you take pride in your home, and it would be somewhere that they could see themselves.
Hmm. Going along with taking care of your home, if you have records of the maintenance that you've done on your house or vendors you commonly use on your house, like a little
Mhm.
booklet, that is always great to have on hand.
Yeah, every time you've had your AC inspected or had annual maintenance on it, just have those records for the buyer. Any appliances that have had maintenance on them, all of that stuff is really great for the next buyer to just have knowledge of, to know how you've kept up everything in your home. And that goes into some sellers even like to do what's called a pre home inspection. They go ahead and get their home inspected. A lot of times they can go ahead and fix all of the things that have come up in that inspection so that there isn't anything to worry about when the buyer does their own inspection. The best thing to do, though, if you're going to do this, is go ahead and disclose everything that is found that you're not planning on fixing, just so you can make the buyers aware. Way to make your listing stand out is to talk about if you've had the roof recently replaced, if you've had your HVAC or your hot water heaters replaced, any of your appliances replaced, if you've had new flooring put in. It's great to go ahead and put all that out there just so the buyer knows. Um, and then one other thing that we didn't talk about that I think we wanted to discuss was in your home, anything that's screwed into your wall is called a fixture. So, curtain rods, TV, the metal TV
Mounts.
mounts that your flat screens go on, mirrors, heavy things that require being bolted into the wall. If there is anything that you are planning on wanting to take with you, go ahead and unscrew it, patch those holes, and paint over it, and fix all of that beforehand, because a lot of times if the buyer sees it when they go in your house, they
Hmm.
might want it, and you don't want a deal breaker to be the mirror
Yeah,
you
you don't
know
want to. Like, I have a client that there's a special fan in his office, and he wants to take that with him. And I said, well, when we list your house, go ahead, take that down, and put a regular fan up, so we won't even, have to
yeah,
venture into that
same with like a dining room
situation.
chandelier. I've had that with clients where they're like, well, I love this chandelier, I'm not leaving this. Well, go ahead, let's take it down and put another one up, because we don't want that to be a selling point for a buyer, that they have to have that chandelier, and then here you are, do you want to sell your home, or do you want to keep your chandelier? So just take that off the table. But we hope that these tips have been helpful for you, and hope that you're ready to list your house and give us a call.